Hey, I'm Dan and I'm just going to be talking to you about my interpretation of the Born This Way video. So the first thing that we have is the triangle, the pink triangle, which was a sign of homosexuality in the Holocaust. And I felt that it was just setting the video up to say this is going to be about prejudice, this is going to be about war, and I really feel that that was just an initial starting point. Next we had the unicorn, which I felt was a symbol of mystical. It was unreal, it was fanciful, and almost as if it was unlikely, it was a dream. Sorry, I keep looking down. I'm looking at the visuals of the video at the same time. I felt that we kind of moved into a mystical imagery, almost to show an ideal, what the world could become if we let it, what the world would become if we let go of our judgment, let go of our prejudice, and just embraced ourselves. And I felt that was a really nice way to set up the video. I was very happy with those visuals. So then we have the uterus in the stars. It was obviously the birth, the uterus, we know that. And the birth seemed unreal, almost surreal, almost as if it was Dali-like. I looked at Dali images when she said that she was inspired by Dali. And familiar with some of his work already, I did see the influences of that. And especially saw that it was almost like a kaleidoscope, seeing things in a different way, looking at things in a different manner, and almost looking at them through rose-tinted spectacles, that sort of idea. The birth never seemed to have an end point. It kind of seemed to keep going, almost as if it was ever-flowing, and she would constantly be giving birth to this new race through her music and her message. And we went on to the heads in the glass, and I felt that this was just to show that we're all the same. And in this situation, these sterile, clinical conditions, we all look the same, we are the same. Why do we treat each other differently? We went into evil next. It was black, white, and red, almost as if it was a total contrast to the good that we'd seen before, this deity transforming into this satanic figure with firearms and evil, giving birth to war. It did seem almost as if it was some Greek imagery, especially with the stars and such. The gun was an M2, which basically, I can't say the name, but it basically means mother of two, mother of good, mother of evil. And I felt that was a very nice reference. Next we have the Mugler, the man. He's released. He's released from beneath a white chiffon, almost as if he's being released from purity. He's being released from the purity of birth, and the evil is being escaped. If we wanted to link it into Greek myths, it would be Pandora's box being let open. If we took an alternate spin on this, it could be that the chiffon almost looked like a plastic bag, and Katy Perry was actually trying to sabotage the video. But next we had the gunfire, the war, the violence, the ever-present prejudice that exists in our world, the prejudice that we will never live without. As much as Gaga would like to suggest this idealistic world, the evil will always be present. Next we descend into hell, and Gaga once said that, she would rather die than her fans see her without heels. And here we see her in flats. I feel that it was very personal that she did this, that she kind of said, I'm in flats, this is my idea of hell, and it kind of solidified that image into my mind, really. Next we have the two skeletons, Gaga as a skeleton and the Mugler man, and I felt this was really to show that when we're stripped to our core, down to our skeleton, we have no sex, we have no race, we have nothing, we have no skin colour, etc, etc, and that we're essentially the same. And this is what I felt, that when they were having the sexual chemistry, it was kind of to say that two beings can be in love, but it doesn't matter what sex they are, it doesn't matter who they are in love, they are having sex. That sort of loss of identity. But it could also show that there's evil within everyone. Everyone has this evil, and we've got to somehow find our good from within. And perhaps that would be suggested in the white of the tuxedos being at the centre of them, almost as if there is good in evil. The merging of the people almost in this liquid, I felt, was as if they'd just been born and they were ready to unleash their lack of prejudice, lack of judgment to the world, and kind of try and start a new race. Then we had the part that has caused probably the most controversy, is the gap in the teeth. Madonna, oh my god, Gaga's Madonna sort of thing. But I felt that it really was a Madonna reference. I don't think Gaga was trying to say, look at me with my teeth. I think she was either trying to say, Madonna is my inspiration. She is one of my inspirations, and so is Michael Jackson with the white unicorn gloves. Very, very reminiscent of Michael Jackson. And also at the beginning we have GOAT, which is a common acronym for greatest of all time, almost as if she was saying, in this video, this is my influences, these are who I'm inspired by, this is what I'm inspired by, and I'm putting it all into one video. However, we could also take the stance that Gaga's teeth in the video were saying from when she was bullied and called rabbit teeth. However, the gap is obviously enhanced, so I would lean more towards the Madonna reference than the rabbit teeth. Then also at the end we have the unicorn, and I felt that this was just to reiterate the message that this is an ideal, it's idealistic. We need to make the dream a reality. But at the moment it is just this fanciful dream, it's a concept, and at the moment it's a dream. And I really feel that this will be carried through to the next video. And I think in the next video Gaga's going to explore either the good or the evil. We're going to either get a full exploration of the good side or a full exploration of the bad side, and considering it's Judas, I feel it could be the dark side, and I really feel that it could show what happens when bad takes over. Thank you for watching, and I hope you either agree or disagree or hate it or love it. You can press the like button, you can press the dislike button. I don't mind. I'm not going to be making many more videos, so I don't really mind too much, but I'm Dan, and that was my interpretation of Born This Way.